I can't. I can't. Everyone's nice, and if they aren't nice, then it's their fault.
I don't want no man, so she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan.
Hi you guys, so I didn't really know exactly what to film, and I thought this would be a great video for at least me to look back on, or my family to look at, or just random people if y'all just want to watch. I try to make this as honest as possible. As you can tell, my room's a mess. I have a hamper right here, and I have tomato juice on my sweatshirt. This is my life goal. I didn't really complete it all the way. I only did up to 30 years from now because there's so much to talk about, and I just want to keep it short and like sweet, just like me. I'm just kidding, I'm not short. So I have a little paper with things written on it, so don't mind me if I'm looking down a lot. So I'm gonna start out with when I'm 18. When I'm 18, I want to go to college through my school that I'm at right now, have an okay job, which I'm getting, and make friends. That's gonna be probably the hardest thing for me, is like making friends, because friends don't come easily. I'm not gonna say I have an anxiety for it, but it's like so many people around me that I just start to like kind of freak out. 5 years from now, I want to have a job that will last me a lifetime. So by that I mean something I want to do and something that is sustainable for me. So it's not going to be a job that pays me $20,000 a year, but it's also not going to be a New York Times editor, because it's not something I would ever do. And it's not even something I would want to do, even if the opportunity arose or arised. See, I wouldn't even be able to do it. Have friends, which I said beforehand, and live in an apartment and travel. I think travel is my main goal for now and always. I enjoy traveling so much. I honestly don't really care about the destination. I just love to go on cruises. They make me so happy. You will get so mad at like the littlest things on a cruise, like the lines of the buffets, the line to get in embarkation, there we go. The line to get for embarkation, debarkation, all of those things, and you just get so like pissed or teed off, and it gets to the point where it'll last like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but once you hit 20 minutes, I can't speak. You are for sure to have a smile on your face, because the cruises that I go on are Carnival cruises, and they make sure that everyone has a good time. The people there are super sweet and nice, and I'm not going to say that I wouldn't look for a job within that, because I love them so much that I would honestly love to work for their crew, but you never know what the world holds. Oh my gosh, English is so hard right now. What the world holds, and when you're on top of a skyscraper looking down at everything seems so small and little, but when you get up close, you realize how detailed and how much you really want to do things that you never even knew about from up there. So that's always an option, but it wouldn't be a lifetime option. It would just be a little fun, maybe a couple of years. 10 years from now, I want to have a good job, so one that I could definitely sustain off and be happy with, because I know I say that one of my main goals is travel, but a goal even bigger than that for me is happiness. Happiness is key. It will ruin your day, it will make your day, it will make everyone's day, or ruins everyone's day. Like, you never know. And whatever you're going through, you always just gotta remind yourself to be happy, because people can see you at a down and they'll be like, wow, I don't want to hang out with that wreck. But if you're at a happy, people are like, wow, I love happy people. They give me happy vibes, good vibes, you know? I just wanted to tell y'all to remind yourself to be happy for you, because you are amazing, and it doesn't necessarily matter what other people think, but it is pretty cool when people think of you as a very happy person. Happiness is not necessarily a struggle for me, but I'll find myself, I wouldn't say having temper tantrums, but I'll say getting mad at the littlest of things and making them very huge deals, so I really hope to get over that. I also wrote friends, maybe a long-term boyfriend by then, and I would like to have a house from 10 years from now. That's not too far away. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Okay, 20 years from now, I wish to have a husband. Here's my criteria. He has to be on The Bachelor, he has to be 6'4", and he has to be less than 200 pounds. Okay, I'm just kidding. One question that I very, very, very much dislike is when people ask, oh, do you like white people? Do you like black people? Oh, you must have a preference. Oh, do you like Asian? I'm sorry, but since when does your personality not play a role in how I would enjoy you as my other half? Like, I don't judge people on their race. I don't judge people if whatever you are, whatever you're doing, like, go ahead, do it. I don't care. Like, that's your life, not mine. But why do I have to like someone for a certain race? Why do I have to like someone for a certain race over another race? Like, race does not play a role in personality. Like, some stereotypes may say they do, but I honestly feel like it's fair game for everyone, and not one person has a higher power. Like, I think everyone is equally as great. I don't know. I just don't like someone just for their race. Like, that's the stupidest thing ever, in my opinion. I like people for their personalities and how kind they are and how much of their life and love they're willing to share with others. I also wish to travel. Like I said earlier, traveling is not necessarily about the destination, but it's really just about going on cruises. I love cruises so much. You can find really good deals on cruises, especially in October, which is like hurricane season, but they're really cheap, and because I love cruises so much, I can definitely see myself spending a month or two just living on the high seas, you know? If you can too, hit me up, because we should do that when I turn 18. Also, in 20 years, I wish to have a good job that I can sustain off of. I think I already said that. I can't even speak again. 30 years from now, which is the last and final chapter that I wrote in this. It's not even a chapter, though. I wish to have a good job, a hubby or husband, and I wish to adopt some kids. A lot of people might see wrong in that, but I feel that there's so many people in this world. Why reproduce if there's so many kids that would be definitely willing to live with you and share the great life, you know? I just can't see myself having kids. Someone might come around and change that, but I don't think I'm that special that I need to that I'm so special that I need to reproduce clones of myself. I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but I just don't see why not adopting. Like, there's so many kids out there who I wouldn't say are sad, but aren't as happy as they could be living with a family. And I think it'd be fun to adopt some few kids. Few by, I don't know how many kids I want, but you know, I'm thinking around 4 kids. Is that a lot? I honestly, it matters what I'm doing with my life by then.